What's going on, folks? Another Gandy Gandy. Man, we just to come up with a name. This is gonna be after dog, late night, couples talk. Well, we gotta come up with a name for it. But hey, I just want to shout out my wife because she put me on to it's a that Mexican OT or the Mexican OT. You know, and I've been bumping him all day long. All day long I've been bumping. So shout out to Nietzsche, who again on her phone playing the game. Y'all thought I was joking when I said all she do is play her game. But what we going tonight, Nietzsche?
Get some steak.
Get some steak. Now let's talk about steak. Now I'm not talking about the mom and pop steak restaurants that you probably got in your city. That's probably really really good. Out of the franchise steak restaurants, what is the best? Like, what is your go-to steak restaurant and why?
Texas Roadhouse.
Why?
Because you get to pick out your own steak. That's that. But like when you're sitting there waiting to be stacked, they have like this butcher little counter and you can pick out what steak you want.
Those should look nice and nice. But yeah, that's why. And you know, we used to be Longhorn people. Her favorite restaurant used to be Longhorn, but after we started, because whenever we go on vacation, we like to go to, we look up the best steak restaurant they have in their city. And so we've kind of become bougie when it comes to eating steak or just restaurant period. And so we go to Longhorn and we order the two most expensive steaks. You know, the one she like is like number two, and mine is the big one. And then they bring us these little tiny steaks, and it's for the same price as you go somewhere with a big steak. Texas Roadhouse, A, the bread is fire. B, when you get to pick out your steak, I feel like you're getting what you pay for. You know, I don't mind paying what it costs if you get to pick out if it's going to be worth it. Now, Nitro, what's the best steak restaurant, hands down, what's the best restaurant you've ever been to?
Best restaurant?
Best restaurant, period. Hands down, if you can go to one place right now, you know, no matter where it's at, you know, what's the best restaurant you've ever been to? Your number one on the list.
I don't know. Because I'm indecisive.
That's the answer I get every time when I say, hey, what you want to eat? Hey, we driving to past 1,000 restaurants, what you want to eat? But anyway, number one top restaurant would, for me, would have to be, it's a top, Gordon Ramsay. I went to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant in Vegas, not the little Gordon Ramsay restaurant in the Cherokee Hotel. That's not it at all. But the Gordon Ramsay restaurant in Vegas, it was it. That beef Wellington, it is as good as advertised. The Caesar salad was good. The damn vegetables was good. The freaking dessert, whatever it was absolute some of the best I ever had. Number two, this is a tough one because we've been to a lot of nice restaurants. We got the one in Dallas. We got uh, the one in Austin. We went to that was pretty good. We got the one in Statesboro. That's really good.
Like bullhorn or something else.
Yeah, Bull in the Barrel.
Yeah,
Bull in the Barrel. If y'all in Georgia, coming through Georgia, flying over Georgia, hop on the plane and go to Bull in the Barrel.
Statesboro.
In Statesboro, Georgia.
Like a hidden gem.
It is the hidden gem. The bread is good, the steak is good, the service is A1. Matter of fact, because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's my number two restaurant simply because it's small, it's in a smaller town, a college town, but the service was A1. Like A1, and the food was fresh off the grill, perfect, hot. You know, we've been there multiple times and we've never been disappointed. It's hard to go to a restaurant multiple times and never be disappointed. So that's my number two spot. Number three, I'm gonna have to say I don't know if I forgot the name of it, but it was the restaurant in Dallas. It was like the number one or number two steakhouse in Dallas. You had to get valet parking, and you know it was all types of fancy, high as hell. But the reason why they became number two, restaurant was okay. It was the steak. The steak. The next day, it was the first steak I ever had to where I could the next day I had them heated up at the hotel breakfast, and it was still just as good. That's when you know you got a good cut of steak when you can heat it up the next day and it's still good and ain't no rubbery tire. You go heat up a Longhorn steak, shit. If you get Longhorn to go and get home and put it in the microwave, that steak is done. So like that. Um, three of them I had to say it was this other restaurant in Vegas where we had that Wagyu A5. That was good. It was good. It wasn't a lot. I ain't got pockets like that, but it wasn't a lot. But that Wagyu A5, now that Wagyu A5 is probably the best steak. But the restaurant will come in. I mean, number three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, minimum four. So just because of that Wagyu steak, it got to number four. Number five, you got number five. Any other place we've been that was really good? New Orleans.
Where do you get steak in New Orleans?
We got breakfast in New Orleans. This is some more restaurant, period. I know you like Japanese. To me, if it's not a steak restaurant, it won't make my top five. But any other place? We've been to a lot of places. Let's see, New Orleans, the food was all right. We went to one breakfast place in New Orleans that had really good bit. No, number five, and I don't even know if this counts. It's this small biscuit place in the Atlanta airport that has the best biscuits I've ever had. I don't care where you from. You claim you from the South. If you claim your granny went and grew the wheat and cut it and made the butter from her cow, Dixie, I don't care. This place in Atlanta airport, and granted, you know, it's this turn.
Yeah.
You know, it was early in the morning, so we got them fresh, but we had to go get seconds. That place was it. And I've been looking for that place every time I go to fly Atlanta airport, never see it again. But it might have been in my dream. But that place with the Atlanta airport with the biscuits, it was like that. I like the biscuit place in not Charleston. Charleston. Yeah, Charleston.
I wasn't a fan.
That's because you get you order the wrong things. But I was a fan. The shrimp and grits there was absolutely good.
Yeah, but I had an actual biscuit and it wasn't all that.
No, the best shrimp and grits was in Cherokee. Was it Guy? What's his name?
Guy Ferrari.
Guy Ferrari. Hey, shout out to Guy Ferrari. He got this restaurant in the casino in Cherokee Casino. And man, the shrimp and grits they had was absolutely. So, shout out to the shrimp and grits from Guy. But we are at our destination, date night from the convince. We might have a special guest on here the next episode because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a wait. So, what else do we got to do but to talk to my fans? All 7 of you. So, y'all have a good night. There goes Santana right there. You want? Should you put her on blast?
No.
You want to say hi to my fans? Want to say hi to my fans? Okay. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share it with your friends so I can have at least 8 people to talk to. Peace.
Still crying.